The first shirt you need to have for this spring season is a t-shirt. This is, it's the quintessential shirt for the warmer months, guys. You can't really skip out on this one. It's important to have this one down packed. It's important to have them in your, your basic neutral colors, black, gray, white. If you want to throw navy in there as well, gray's a color I've really been getting a lot of use out of lately. I love my black and white ones as well, but I like to just mix it up. Just wear something a little more unique. But t-shirts are great. They're a great standout piece if they fit you well. Hence, I just said if they fit you well. So make sure you're getting t-shirts that, hug your arms slightly, hug your torso slightly, just making you look good when you wear them so you can, present yourself accordingly and show off your best features. This is a piece that is going to be worn a lot with the warmer months. It can be worn alone. Once it gets warmer, then it can also be worn, once you throw a jacket over as well for a layering effect. Once it gets a little colder as well for those colder nights, colder evenings. So it's a great piece to have. You really need this one. You need to hone in on this one. Make sure you're getting great t-shirts that fit your body well. It's going to pay off a lot with the outfits that you're going to be able to put together as time goes on and goes forward for these warmer months. The next shirt you need to have for the spring season is a polo. So this one is, it's more of a shirt that comes in a lot more handy when you want to present yourself a little more formally or a little more nicer than, your average t-shirt. This is a great shirt that's going to be worn time and time again with the warmer months. Just the biggest thing with the polo is that just like the t-shirt, it needs to fit you well. So it needs to hug your body slightly, hug those arms slightly, hug that torso slightly. This is going to be the best effect for a polo. Make sure you're getting them in those colors you're going to wear a lot. I recommend, the neutral colors as well, but I also recommend going in that direction of some maybe, 1 or 2 or 3 lighter colors, polos as well. This is going to give you a lot of versatility for these warmer months and seasons. Plus it's springtime, so it's a great time to start, sprinkling in those lighter colors. I really been loving this polo I got from PJ Paul Jones in the knit polo. As I mentioned before, polos are great, but you start to really stand out with your polos once you start to mix in the different fabrics of them, different textures of them. So I love this knit polo from PJ Paul Jones. I got it in a navy color, so it's going to allow for some great versatility. I'm going to be able to wear this with so many different outfits this spring. It's also very breathable, very comfortable, very light, so I'm going to be able to wear it a lot on those hotter days, those warmer days. The springtime is approaching us even more and the summer starts to come up. I love this polo from PJ Paul Jones. Been getting a lot of use out of this one. Also, what I also recommend you guys doing with your polos, it's great to have the regular basic, button-up cotton polos, which are, those are fine, but you start to really stand out with your polo game when you start to mix in different fabrics and, different designs. And, you start throwing a knitted polo or a polo, with the zip up. I also got another polo with the zip up from PJ Paul Jones in the beige color that I've been loving as well. Hugs my arms just right, hugs my torso just right. Great polo to have. It's that zip up effect. These have really been one of my favorite polos to wear lately. That little zip up effect. You just zip it up and you're pretty much good to go. Doesn't require much maintenance. Looks great on pretty much any guy. And if you don't have a polo in this, zip up or knitted polo, I would highly recommend you guys do that. Highly recommend you guys check out PJ Paul Jones. They're a great brand. This jacket I'm wearing actually is also from PJ Paul Jones. They make great outerwear pieces, great jackets, great polos, great shirts, great blazers, anything like that. Anything for a man to wear to really stand out and set yourself apart, PJ Paul Jones has you covered. So make sure you guys check out PJ Paul Jones. I'll leave a link for them in my description. The next shirt you need to have for the spring season is the short sleeve button-up shirt. The short sleeve button-up shirt is a great option. I recommend you guys getting these in a few different colors and styles as well. If you want to go for a couple of them in a plain color, different type of style, or if you want to go with some, some minor designs, these look great as well either way. With these, I recommend you really exercising that option of layering, throwing on the tank top under. It's going to allow for a lot of, breathability, a lot of softness, a lot of comfort. Plus those tank tops usually start to soak up, a little more of that sweat as we start to get a little hotter through on our spring and summer days. PJ Paul Jones also has you covered here for the short sleeve button-up shirts. They have this one that I just got, the stripes going down the sides here, which look great. Add some, different unique detail to the shirt. I'm going to get all the use out of this shirt as well. It looks great on its own, but it also looks great when you layer it with that tank top and, just throwing some necklaces there as well to give it a little, different little effect there. Draw some more attention to your chest area, make you really stand out a lot more. PJ Paul Jones, like I said, guys, they have you covered. They have so many great options year round, but especially right now for the spring summer season that we're getting into, it's going to be a lot of options here that you guys can start to mix and match with your clothes for PJ Paul Jones. The Cuban collar shirts are really in right now for the short sleeve shirts, the camp collar shirts. These are all things that you guys can start to pile up on for the spring season and just make your look elevate a little bit more with these short sleeve button-up shirts. Make sure you guys check out PJ Paul Jones in my description. You guys do not want to miss out on this brand. They have some great pieces for menswear that you don't want to miss out on year round. But like I said before, as we're in the spring season now, so really help you stand out with the pieces that they have.